Everybody, it's the King of all Koopas here. Welcome back to more Star Wars Bounty Hunter. In the last episode, we went through the Tusken Canyon. In this episode, we gotta fight through Gardulla's palace, cause Zam double-crossed us. Okay. So, I'm just loading up. There we go.
Chuba noite do chapakise, prata dango da upia, dopa maski, Tinkabata chi, me chuba, nia grancha mulira. Dragona que faundo Cusco Numa.
I just want to note that I love how Huttese does not have a word for dragon, so it's like Dragona or something like that. Anyway, what you want to do is quickly hurry your butt over. Well, actually, hurry your shebs, as I would use Mandalorian. To get over to this grade, cut down both the grates, and then hurry past because there's another Gamorrean. Just ignore him. Hop on there. Do not fall right down because you will suffer a lot of damage. So do as I did. Grab the ledge and get down. Now, supposedly you can do something here where you can like roll past him and he won't notice, but I just dodged it like a boss. Anyway, there was the third and last plunger in the entire game. Plunger as in, like, cluster missile. Now, best way to take out all these Gamorreans, just fry them, because they're melee enemies like the Bando Gora. And fire works very, very well. Smells like a barbecue in here. Anyway, there's gonna be a few other guards. Most of them are gonna be Gamorrean, and like one other dude. Then once you kill all them, there's gonna be like a bunch of dudes that come out that way. There they are. Be careful because sometimes the first bounty, who is a Gamorrean, rushes out. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. It all depends. I say search all the Gamorreans. I kind of took a risk there, but most of the time, the Gamorrean is right there. And he's wanted dead. I don't know why I wanted to punch him. His name's Warthog, which is weird. There's a clone that was a part of Plo Koon's fighters. In the whole thing in the Clone Wars with Felucia, Plo Koon's like, Warthog, protect the gunships, I'll take out the fighters. And all that. So, pretty much what you want to do, keep moving, because there's rockets, minigun, Z6 rotatory cannons, and a lot of other dudes. Also, jetpacking sometimes helps you, sometimes it doesn't. I kind of blow a couple of lives in this room by accident. Mostly because of those blue laser guys. Reinforcements show up when you're pretty much almost done. There's a blaster dude. There's a rocket guy. Some Gamorreans. And some regular enemies. Like, yeah, 2 Rocketeers. Maybe a Grenadier. And then more Gamorreans will come from the next area. Now, I might as well touch on this now because we're about to get into it. This level, even though it's got 10 bounties in it, it's relatively short. And the way they clump the bounties together, literally, it goes. The next 4 bounties are all in the same room, and they're all wanted alive civilians. Literally, watch this. 3 right there. And then there's one that's sometimes you can mark, sometimes not because of the Gamorrean in the way. Pretty much, I have a strategy for this. What you want to do, first off, make sure none of the bounties get killed. Mark them, and then get their attention, and then get killed. Now, my reasoning for this is, when Jango dies, enemy NPCs just stop what they're doing and go back to as if you were never there. However, civilians keep running around, and if you're lucky, this happens. They come right to you. And then the Jawa is just walking. Though the ones you really have to worry about dying are the Jawa and the Twi'lek. I was about to go after them, but then these two followed me. Yeah, so the way it goes is the first Gamorreans wanted dead, the Twi'lek and the two like humans and the Jawa are wanted alive. Then a Gamorrean and a Nikto are wanted dead. Then the 8th bounty is wanted alive. Then the 8 and 9 are wanted alive. And then the last one's dead. Funny thing is, these are the last. I almost took those bounties, those innocent bounties, dead because of that guy. And I could have lost that dude because I decided to use a toxic dart. And if it had gone to the other way, it could have accidentally hit my bounty. Yeah, these are the last 10 bounties of the level. I also try to make sure no civilians get caught in the crossfire, but I'm pretty sure by accident, because of all these guys, that someone's going to get caught in the crossfire. There's a Z6 rotatory cannon right over there. Save that for the end. A lot of trench showdowns with those rotatory cannon heavy guns. I don't know if that Twi'lek was my fault or their fault. And then, yeah, reinforcements show up from behind. Sometimes that Rocketeer in the back will sometimes fire into his buddies. Also, when these reinforcements come out, be careful. Because that Gamorrean, you see, sometimes that may be the last bounty. I nearly, see what I mean? Sometimes he'll come out with them, sometimes not, like the first one. Even though I rope him up, he's wanted dead. I just had to double check that. Yeah, sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Depends on where you are, I think. And that's pretty much everyone in this room. Was it this room or was it the next room? Was it the last room or was it the next room that I blow a couple of lives? This is the Nikto wanted dead. And the Bando Gora! Again with these fools. We'll get used to seeing them. Fire works very well against the Bando Gora because they're pretty much all melee except for those shooters. Those like sniper ones. Here I just decide if I couldn't get this one, I was actually kind of thinking switching to my West Stars and just shooting them. But then I stuck with a flamethrower. So what you guys been up to? Me, I've just been busy with everything in my life. Anyway, there's the golden feather. Now, I'm just going around trying to kill all the Bando Gora, because reinforcements are going to show up, and you don't want these dudes sneaking up behind you and whacking you. So, yeah. And there's the heavy gunners. Now it's time to switch to the pistols. Take out the trench showdowns. They should be your first target. Nearly got wrecked there by one Bando Gora dude. Thankfully, Jango's way of shooting. I think I get killed here. Yeah, I kill him and he kills me. And, Gamorrean guard out of nowhere. Yeah, it was here that I blew lives. Just because of those blasted Gamorreans. Could have left these guys alone, but I just didn't feel like it. I wanted to finish it. And, is there another Bando Gora, or did I kill? I couldn't remember if I killed all the Bando Gora or not. There's that Gamorrean and some other dude. I was making sure the guy behind him wasn't. He's just a Grenadier. There, oh, I thought that was a Bando Gora, but I jumped right over that over that Gamorrean. I don't recall whether or not this next bounty is armed or if he's civilian. All I know is he's wanted alive. All I know is he's a Nikto and he's wanted alive. That's all I know. Oh yeah, he doesn't have any weapons, I think. Definitely be careful of that Gamorrean on that turret. You see that? I'm nearly dead for that. Thankfully, there's a full back door. That rocket, man. Seriously, what is with the rockets and the rotatory cannons, man? You think that's enough? Seriously. I was just making sure I had up 9 of them because the 9th bounty is yeah, see, those blue lasers wreck. Now I kind of got a little nervous here because I was on my last continue. Fortunately, I managed to make it. Pretty much by drawing them to me. And of course making use of a few explosives. Thankfully I did enough damage to him beforehand. Now, a couple enemies are gonna rush you. Take out the first dude, but do not kill the Transhoden. Yeah, that dude you can kill. The Transhoden behind him? No. Yeah, he got kinda in between the Gamorreans. I almost screw myself because using the flamethrower. Thankfully, I didn't. And we are soon approaching the last bounty of the game. And he's wanted dead. And he's right up there. Right above us. Yeah, like I said, it's a relatively short level, just they jam-pack the bounties. Like those first 5 bounties. Crazy. Just let my jetpack refill. Sometimes he stays up, sometimes he falls. Just mark him and kill him. I was just looking at what he was wanted for because he was the last bounty. I think it was something about tourists. Yeah, it was about tourists. It was like some tourist Airbus company wanted him.
Chuba kili magado, kraktuma banko, ichuba pasade nagamu rishani. Ta banka, chuba conchita tu muchachi.
You could save me the trouble and tell me where Kamari Vosa is right now.
Vosa! Komari Vosa! Mukologa! Bona naikachu! Nubata!
there's one more thing, Gardulla. Jabba sends his regards.
Some loyal pet you have there, Gardulla. Somehow she survives this, and then, even though knowing Jabba had Jango do it, served as his representative on the Hutt as the Tatooine Hutt representative on the Hutt Council. So what you want to do is get over to where this crate dragon sleeps, and just fire rockets and your blasters at it. Probably most damage you can do to it is when he roars and you get a missile right in his mouth. Personally, I don't really know. All I know is just unload everything on this dragon. I think after a while, I realized my rockets aren't really doing much. Do you see this? It's like doing nothing to him. Oh yeah, and there are Gamorreans on the balconies if you really want ammo to use your rockets, but truthfully it's not worth it. And there goes the plunger. That did some damage. This is why I told you save the repeater. If you're not careful when he stomps, he'll do that. Now I almost get screwed because of those missiles, and I got lucky there. Those things are like homing rockets. Thankfully, this thing's almost dead. Did you see that? My West Star blasters were going off in the cutscene. And it's dead. Even though Gardulla got eaten by that and the beast got killed.
The computer in Gardulla's vault, but the data's encrypted. My decryption gear was destroyed with my ship. I'll need you to decode it for me.
You got it, sweetheart. And Jango, I'm sorry to hear about your partner. I guess you can't trust anyone after all.
I should have known better.
Oh, Jango, I was hoping you could get together.
Like I said before, not in this lifetime.
I had no choice, Jango. You were gonna leave me to die.
Maybe. I guess you'll never know.
I'll make it
One sec, guys.
Let me out.
You're lucky I don't kill you.
See you next time.
Why don't you?
I gave you a chance, Sam. You blew it. You can stay in there for a while and think about it. I've got a bounty to hunt.
Jango, come back! Jango!